Nembhard outside. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by the Quick. It's tipped. Now here's Siakam. Back to McConnell. To the middle. Here's Huff. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
George scanning the floor. Pass to the Quick. Launches it. Oh, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up by 2, and we'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Utah. Keontae George out there with Collier. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Bailey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Shepard lays it up and banks it in.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Filipowski. George against McConnell. George, no good. Indiana on offense. 4-point game. 19 seconds left in the second. Here's McConnell. And here's Matherin. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shepard. There's the 3. The shot no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or time.
And that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. TJ McConnell is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. With some arc. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident. First free throw is good. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant.
but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Kessler.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of punch. Zero fear.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels, and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Now here's Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to the quick. Let's go with a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Fires from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Collier. And it's Bailey in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 7. 52 seconds left to play in the 4th. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game. A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And that's an intentional foul. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in.
Team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz, George.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Matherin. Fires the three. The rebound by Filipowski. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Matherin. Toppin with a steal. And an intentional foul right
That's
there.
his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for India, Obi Toppin. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
And Utah calls time here. They trail by 7. 20 seconds left to play in the 4th. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
"20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They lead by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Anderson finds George. And knocks down the 3.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
4th team foul. Shooting for India, T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Marketing for 3, and that one falls.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was